Hey Sunshine, Emily here. How are you feeling? Today we are going to do something I love, cooking. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make some vegetable broth and use in a soup recipe. Food is a big part of my life. I've worked in the food and wellness industry for a long time, and I love creating and sharing recipes with people who cross my path. I've created an 8-week program where we really dig into healthy living with tips, support, and all-around goodness. You can even find more recipes that you won't find anywhere else with wholesome ingredients that taste delicious. But for now, I want to share with you my ultimate recipe for veggie broth. Don't worry, it's easy and super healthy. You'll only wish you knew about this sooner. And as a bonus, I'll also share with you a soup recipe that uses this veggie broth. Homemade vegetable broth is a good source of nutrients and energy and great to add on to your recipes. And you can use it with ingredients that you already have in your kitchen. So we know what we're eating and take control of what we're putting back in our bodies. If you want to see more recipes, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll share some special content just for you. Sharpen your knife, turn on your stove, and let's jump right into that veggie broth. For me, the simpler the better. I love to use simple vegetables that you already have on hand. And I like to add my own little twist to give it even more flavor. You'll find the full list of ingredients linked in the description box below. For the base, I use onion, celery, and carrots. Don't worry about chopping the veggies too small or peeling them, as we want to get all the nutrients out of these amazing ingredients. Note that celery is hard to find in Bali, so I'm using celery leaves, which will still give it the same flavor. I love to add some garlic to my veggie broth. It's full of nutrients, has a lot of health benefits, and is an immune booster. We always need that. Turn on your stove and put 1 tablespoon of coconut oil in a large pan. Toss those veggies in there and let's give them a little tan for 5 minutes. You can now add herbs and spices. For this recipe, I sure love parsley, thyme, rosemary, and bay leaves. Finally, season it with some salt and pepper. Now cover your veggies entirely with water and let it simmer for about 45 minutes. The longer, the better. Now that you've got a beautiful veggie broth filled with nutrients, the only thing left to do is to strain the vegetables and herbs, and voila! I love to store my veggie broth in mason jars, which makes for easy access later on. For that, I let the broth cool before I transfer it to the jars. This veggie broth keeps for a week. However, if you'd like to keep it for longer, you can also freeze it. A little tip is to freeze your veggie broth using an ice cube tray. I even like to cook quinoa and my potatoes in veggie broth. It gives it a little je ne sais quoi. And now, as promised, here's my healthy, heartwarming soup recipe, lentil soup. I love lentils. They are yummy and filling. Brown, yellow, green, or black, they are all low in calories, rich in folate and iron, and an excellent source of protein. My choice for today is orange. I just love the color. A little tip, soak your lentils 2 hours before to reduce the cooking time in half. For this recipe, I will use onion, garlic, chili pepper, curry paste, turmeric powder, potatoes, carrots, broccoli, kale, orange lentils, our homemade vegetable broth, coconut oil, salt, and pepper. Again, a detailed list of the ingredients will be linked in the description box below. I start with putting a large pot over medium heat with coconut oil. Sauté your finely chopped onion, garlic, and chili pepper. Once they have colored, add the curry paste, turmeric powder, and stir for a minute. Note that you can use curry paste or curry powder. They both have excellent flavor, so use whichever is easiest to find. And now the good part. Add lentils, diced potatoes, diced carrots, and cover with our vegetable broth. Add your salt and pepper for flavor. Bring this to a boil and let this goodness simmer for another 25 minutes. I like to add my broccoli and kale at the end so that they're extra fresh. You can do this by adding them 5 minutes before the end. And voila, a comforting meal for a quick weeknight dinner. This is a favorite in my home with Mitch and Emmett. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. I have so many more recipes to share with you, and I always put my heart into it, so I hope that you can taste that while you're making these at home. And because I love surprises, I've included a tried and true classic vegetable soup linked in the description box below. Let me know in the comments when you try one of the recipes and what you think about it. I always love to hear from you. And if you have a favorite soup recipe, please share it in the comments below with #KindRecipe. I always love to try new dishes. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video, and don't forget, be kind to yourself.